Hi, welcome back to the part where I go back to this hellhole. So where we left off, we basically just got through basically gathering people's numbers so I can do certain routes and such. And through some consideration of myself, since we already did Zenith the first time around when we did this originally, I'm gonna try the new guy, which is the person we first talked to, the bartender, Jax. I think that'd be a good start. And especially since they have like a little bit more of an interesting route, I figure we go that route anyway, because I need to stop saying certain things or repeating it. You get the point. I want to try Jax. Let's go to contacts and see if we can call him up. I think we have him, right? Let's check it out. It's been a while since I've done this, but it's kind of awkward. Let's see. That bartender from last night seemed like a really great guy. Oh yeah, I finally updated the name finally, so there we go! It's fixed! I think I'd like to get to know him better. He's not picking up. Maybe he's busy? Hey there, this is Jax. If it's morning, I'm probably asleep. If it's evening, I'm probably at what should be your favorite club. Either way, leave a message and I'll get back to you. Sure. Hang up. Hey there, it's Mint. Just give me a call and see if you're still interested in meeting up sometime. It's like, I'll buy my phone for a while if you call back. Bye. That's a weird way of saying I'll be by my phone. I think that's what it's supposed to say. I'll be by my phone for a while if you call back. That's what it's supposed to say. But it didn't say that. I ended to call and hoped he'd call back. In the meantime, I can get on my morning routine. Wasn't too sure whether to make plans, so I got myself cleaned up, had breakfast, watched some TV, anything to dull and burn the early morning. I do the same thing every day. Oh shit. Took me a moment before I noticed my phone was buzzing and dancing on the nearby countertop. And then I just picked up the stuttered. Picked up the call. Hello? I heard some groggy mumbling on the other end of at first. It took a few minutes before I could make out what was being said. Yeah? Who's this? I stifled a chuckle. Hey Jax, it's Mince. From the club? There's a few loud noises at the end. For a second or two later, he seemed considerably more awake. Crap! I mean, hi. Sorry, the club wound up just exploding with people last night. I was taking orders until 3 in the morning. Didn't get home until 4. It says to hear back from you. How's your night? I know. I was there until 2:30 myself. That seems like a lie, but wow, that place got packed fast. There were so many cool people to chat with. I wish my brother had told me about the place sooner. Should I be jealous? Good to know you hit it off so well, and still thought to call me. I'm flattered, but people forget I exist after the bar closed down. Oh, what a dick. A dick move for people to do. It's good. I didn't mean to wake you up, but I was wondering about something. Oh? What's on your mind? I was wondering if you might like to get together outside of the club. We could chat without having to shout over the noise, and someone else can make our drinks. But where's the fun in that? Very few people have my particular set of skills. I mean, they are peculiar too, with how he has a tail and such. Very true, but I wasn't thinking of mixed drinks. It's early and you sound a little groggy. Maybe you'll be up for some coffee. My treat. I'll even pitch in for a muffin. Muffin, eh? Tempting offer. Sure, I can use a pick-me-up. Give me about an hour or two to get ready. I literally fell into bed when I got home. Means he probably didn't even take off his fucking uniform. Sure, there's a coffee shop right near the club. Meet there in about an hour? I've been by a few times on the way home from work. I'll see you there. He seemed a little hesitant. Maybe that's just jitters on my end. Still, it'd be nice to see him again, even if it is just for coffee. And as I set my phone down on the counter, I heard a comedically loud yawn before me. Turning around, Kobe was standing there beaming. Oh god, please tell me he's wearing something. I swear, I don't want to censor the way the video. Thank god! Ugh. He Was that date planned to hear so early? Did you meet someone last night? Not that it's any of your business, but maybe. Score! I'm happy for you. It's part of why I wanted you to come along at the club. You spent all your time just moping around the house. You need to get out. I don't feel better about it. Got into a bit of a funk over what happened. It's good to have a real distraction for once. And that's why you should always listen to me. Now, who caught your eye? If you have to pry, I met a guy at the bar. We had a few drinks, we chatted. It was not really nice. At the bar, huh? And who was that? Did you have anything better to do than bug me about my dating life? Nope. Ugh, God, I hate these kind of characters. If you must know, it was the bartender. Really fun guy once he opened up a little. Jax? You're going on a date with Jax? It's not a date, it's just coffee. Dude, I'm so jealous. He's such a cutie. That bow tie? Rawr. I didn't even know he swung that way. I just died a little inside when I did that rawr. Sorry. What's swinging? We're meeting for coffee. Besides, considering how much noise you were making when you got in, I think you managed pretty well by yourself. Oh, you know. No, I met a few people, and he and I came back too. Test the couch springs. When did you finally stumble into the bedroom anyway? Not that I don't mind you saving me the triple Eiffel. God. Sure, 2 of them. Anyway, I need to get ready. Meet him in an hour. Hope you don't mind if I grab a quick shower before I go. You let me go first last time. Yes, but you don't have someone waiting for you. Knew it! It's a date! By all means, go first. You little Casanova, you. But I want all the details when you get home. Hell no! Have fun. Ugh. He scampered off to the kitchen, barely keeping his grin in check as he slid back into our room. Glancing at himself in the window with my bathrobe half open. I realized just how haggard I looked at the moment. Nothing a good shower and some TLC can't fix. The water felt great, washing away my exhaustion. Part of me hated to admit it. Maybe Kobe was right about going into the club. My life had become a little dull lately, and the promise of getting to know someone new was exciting. It's too early in the morning for this. As I got out and towered off, my mind kept wandering. I barely knew the guy. What if I have expectations and he doesn't? Kobe didn't even know what sort of people he was interested in. He certainly seemed a little flaming? Maybe there was something to that. Snapping out of my stupor for a moment, and I looked at the clock. Shit! It's nearly time! Sorry if I peeked the mic a bit. I might have peeked the mic a bit. That would have sucked. In my hurry, I made a wrong turn to the coffee shop, and I wound up taking longer than I thought. I pushed open the door and glanced over to see a few new couples sitting at tables. Just as I was about to curse myself for missing him, I saw Jax at a counter near the window, nursing a coffee mug, and looking outside. His colors were muted, more neutral, and his clothes were considerably less revealing. I placed my order at the counter and walked over. Damn, he just looks so dead inside. Hey there, sorry I'm late. He looked out of his reverie and smiled. Oh, excuse me, sorry. His shade jumped one brighter. Though I'm not sure he noticed, I set my coffee down and placed a muffin between us. Sorry. It takes at least 2 of these to get me completely awake at this time of day. He motioned to his coffee before picking it up and downing the rest. He set the cup down and smiled as he noticed the muffin. And you come through again. You, my chivalrous friend, are quite reliable. Are you alright? You look a little distracted and preoccupied. Something on your mind? I'm fine. Like I said, I just need at least 2 cups before I'm at least half the fun I normally am at the club. I cut the muffin in half and offered it to him. He smiled and took a piece off off the top, absently munching on it. He was a very different person outside the club. I began to wonder if it was just me. You sure? You seem more than just a little bit of deprivation. Ugh, can't speak. Really, it's nothing. It's just... It can just take a bit out of me working a long night like that. Being on all the time, you know? I mean, I know something similar. I know the similar feeling. Sorry, not trying to push. Just getting a gauge on you. Though, why would you keep working there if it keeps you up so late? It takes a lot out of me, but I wouldn't give it up for anything. I love the interactions, meeting new people, making smiles. Drinks, I mean. It's part of my job to be so energetic and friendly. Not to make out like I'm gonna be buzzkill, but I apologize in advance if I'm not a little zombified this morning. It's hard to be high energy every minute of every day. Honestly, yeah, I know that feeling. Hey, I've had days where I come home and immediately pass out on the couch. I guess that's a little more depressing than when I'm coming back from a party at work and it's just killing time around the house. Still, that's why we invented coffee and muffins. To take the edge off our worst days. Mostly coffee. True, but we're in a coffee shop being social. It's not exactly the worst. I should probably have another cup to get myself together. He waved down a waiter heading around with a pot and got a refill. After a sip or two, he looked back at me and smiling, adding words. So, I'd like to know a little bit more about you. What did I just do? Oops, my bad. Scuff! So, I hear you have a thing for muffins. Do you normally invite random people to eat them with you? Does it make it less awkward? No! You were the most interesting person there, and I thought I should get to know a guy better. It looks weird. Oh, no, wait, no, it's supposed to be like that, never mind. Is that so strange? Would you think less of me if I said yes? Huh? Why would you say something like that? Because I'm a relatively attractive, scantily clad bartender. It's like open season on getting a piece of my tail. I enjoy the intention, but not the attention, if you catch my meaning. Yeah, figured. I'm not sure I really do. Oh, come on, don't be so ignorant. It's pretty obvious what he means. It means he doesn't like gathering your attention for someone to basically have a quick, lay with. Okay. You like being the center of attention, but not getting attention for it? Everyone wants to see what's under the uniform, but that's where it stops. I work in a room with hundreds of people on a regular basis, and sometimes it's like none of them actually want to get to know me. They just want to bang the bartender. Yeah, see? That's exactly what I meant. I suppose that's why you threw me for a bit of a loop. You were nice. You backed off when I asked you to. Can't believe that. I mean, the way you mixed drinks all night, the banter, just talking with you had me wanting to know more. I'm surprised you don't have a million phone numbers every night. I do. It's just none of them really want me to call to talk. So much as call to see if I want to fool around. It's just not my scene. Too many wild oats sown where I was younger, I guess. When I was younger, I guess. Oof. We both settled into an awkward silence for a moment, just sipping coffee and nibbling on our muffin halves. Eventually, I just had to speak up. Well, I'm not one of those booty callers. I mean, you're quite attractive, in or out of your uniform, but I wanted to get to know all about you, not just what I saw at the club. I blushed a little when I realized what I said, but he just smiled and let it slide. Thanks, it's flattering. But also nice to know your muffin didn't come with ulterior motives. Nope, just deliciousness and riboflavin. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. He laughed and began to relax, easing the tension that had been building. Still, something was bothering me. Sorry, I just can't get over how different you are at the club. That just can't be a mask, can it? You think you're going to get my whole life story with just a cup of coffee and a muffin? It's going to take much more than that. I mean, fair enough. Then how about a movie? There's a matinee, and just down the street in a little bit. Maybe if I add tickets and popcorn. You'll tell me your favorite color. I'm not due into work until 3, and as you can tell from my earlier phone call, I'm not exactly overwhelmed with things to do. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, we only just met and... I picked up my half a muffin and held it between us. Oh no. Oh no, I know where this is going. I forgot about this part. I swear on this muffin that I am not just in it just because you have a cute tush. You mix a mean drink. I'm in this for much more than that. Sorry. I guess it's just a reflex. Not a particularly helpful one either. I set the muffin back down and dusted my hands. Off my hands. You know, I know you don't like forward. You got plenty of that at work. Let's just go to a movie, enjoy some popcorn, and see how the day takes us. You game? Of course. How could I say no to a muffin swear? It is the most honorable vow one can make with a baked good. I gotta see if that works in real life. That is a joke. Don't. Ugh. We both finished our coffee and grabbed our coats. If we hurried, we could just make it to 11 o'clock showings. Before we stepped out the door, he paused and smiled at me. It's blue, by the way. Like you? Oh my god, what the fuck? I mean, to be fair, I have like 2 OCs that are purple, and that's my favorite color too, so... Fair enough! Couldn't help but smile as he walked past me out the door. As we made our way to the theater, more of the Jacks I met at the club began to peek through. I was happy to see it, kept the conversation light. Look at Godzilla in the background! The Eastwood was one of those older multi-story buildings renovated with a multiplex. While the facade still looked like a charming old-fashioned theater, the inside was equipped with the latest technology. We stepped in through the broad glass doors and up to the ticket counter. Good morning. What can I do you for? Damn. If only I could date you, damn, you're handsome. We barely noticed the gentleman in the small ticket booth as he was dwarfed by the vaulted ceilings. Oh shit. The lobby was absolutely massive. Shaking my head, I walked up to the counter and glanced at the board overhead. Do you have anything showing now? Well, we've got a few movies that are just about to start. It's been a slow morning, so we've got seats left in all of them. 2 of us looked over the list and picked some out. Jax briefly tried to pay for his own ticket, but I insisted on covering everything. Anything in particular you'd like to see? Previews are about to start. Romantic comedy, western, horror. I'm debating. A romantic comedy would just be stupid. Western would be interesting. Let's do that one. Do western. 2 tickets for the Destiny of the Darkest Gun, please. Ticket salesman punched in a few numbers and swiped my card. After he handed me the tickets, I turned to hand one to Jax. Just down the hall there and to your left. Enjoy the movie. So we headed to the theater. Jax turned to me and chuckled. Not exactly the average first date movie. I mean, would you prefer me just take you to a horror movie? I've actually seen that route. I'm pretty sure you basically just get scared and such, and he turns like a different color. That's about it. Figured it was a safe bet. Just a fun afternoon's distraction where we could both have a chance to get a little more comfortable with each other. Jax insisted on buying the popcorn and drinks, and we settled in for the movie. It did give me time to think, why was he so different in person? Was it me? Glancing over, I noticed he was munching popcorn as he watched the screen. He looked back at me and smiled again. Fortunately, the movie pulled my attention away, and soon I was lost in the flurry of gunfights, random explosions, and one-liner catchphrases. Ugh. One of those kind of movies. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it if it was basically like one of those pretty much like Austin Powers. If it was like that, then I'd been like, yeah, Honestly, that would keep my attention too. Both got caught up in the action and laughed at the terrible dialogue. Oh, okay. So it's just one of those corny fucking Western movies. That sucks. Midway through the movie, I felt something brush along my hand. Looked down to see his on mine. I gave it a gentle squeeze, and in the dim light, I saw him turn just a shade more purple. Okay, so he does the same thing here in this one. Once the movie had ended, oh wow, this one was faster. We held hands for just a moment longer before getting up from our seats. Back out in the lobby, Jax was already 2 shades more vibrant than when he entered, and far more talkative. Did you see that? Guy gets shot 5 times and still gets back up to finish his whiskey? Or that line, what was it? Oh, you mean just hand me the bottle, barkeep? I got 5 more people to shoot before sundown? What kind of line is that? What kind of dialogue line is that? We recounted most of the most memorable scenes into the lobby. I hate doing that, but that's just how the English language works, I guess. Ugh. Being in America. Gotta appeal to the people outside of the US. Between spluttering laughs. I really should get going. I had a few errands to run before work. Or I have a few errands to run before I go work. Slid my hand into his a moment and squeezed it softly. You had a good time, right? I did. It was fun. Getting a chance to spend time outside of the bar with someone. Guess I was feeling a little more jaded than I thought. We stood for a long awkward moment. Neither of us seemed to want to walk away. As I looked up into those bright orange eyes, I knew I had to do something. Doing this. Emboldened, I stepped closer to him and placed a hand on his shoulder. He shifted uncomfortably for a moment. His hue shifted redder. As I leaned and pressed my lips gently on his cheek, I felt him shiver a little against me as his eyelids closed. He stayed there just for a moment before he slowly drew back and glanced away. We should do this again sometime. Look at him, he's red. Look at him, he's fucking red. Definitely. He stared for a moment before smiling up at me again. Smiling up at me. I'm off in a couple of days. How about we get together for some dinner? Sure. I'd love to. I can pick you up at your place. Say around 8ish? There's a great place near my house I've been wanting to go to. Near your place, huh? You sure you don't have some ulterior motives? I'm supposed to say motives, but it says ulterior movies. Is it supposed to say that? I don't know. I'm gonna say, not the least. I can do another muffin swear if you need me to. No need. I'm pretty sure I can trust you. Why don't I meet you there at 8? No point in having you head all the way to my place if it's near yours. We said our goodbyes and parted ways. For me at least, I felt quite a bit better about the situation, even if I was a little rusty at this. I still did good enough to keep him interested. Back in the car, I went over the date in my mind, smiling as I relived the good bits. I knew I'd be coming home to Kobe and a million questions, but I could still enjoy the memory of my first day in a long time. Oh, okay. Oh. So this feels so strange. Alright. Just end it there for now. Yeah, this is a shorter episode. The previous episode was longer. I don't care. I'm gonna cut it down anyway. I have no idea what the fuck happened. I just had a bit of an issue when it came to the freaking recording at first. I had like a bit, but it was awkward. You missed it. Not gonna add it because I deleted it. Excuse me, sorry. Well, anyway. That's that. In the next one, we'll be doing the rest of the route. We'll be calling him again. Figure out what the hell we're gonna do. I'm trying to remember that it's been a while, so I don't fully remember it. So we'll just see. Peace.